You want to talk about impact. Dr. Philip DiStefano. After 50 years of service at the university, including the last 15 as the chancellor of the Boulder campus, he recently announced his retirement. I think we should scratch retirement and say it's just a transition here at CU. He will stay on until his successor is named, then plans to return to the school and do some teaching. He's going to be in the School of Education as a faculty member, where he began his CU Boulder career in the department in 1974. He served 5 years as CU's faculty athletic representative to the Big 12 Conference in 2000 to 2005. He also served a 2-plus-year term as the chair of the Pac-12 CEO group, and in addition was on the NCAA Board of Governors representing the Pac-12 for 5 more years. He previously received the prestigious honorary C Award from athletics in 2010. Throughout his career, that has now spanned 6 decades, he has always been an ardent supporter of the athletics program here at the University of Colorado. He and his wife, Yvonne, have easily attended at least 1,500 games, matches, and events during their time. That's a lot of applauding, isn't it? That's a lot of go Buffs right there. Ladies and gentlemen, the impact is immeasurable. The resume I just listed off doesn't even come close to indicating the type of impact that Phil has had here. But now in the legacy wing of the University of Colorado Athletics Hall of Fame, Dr. Phil DiStefano.
Thank you, Mark, and good evening to everyone. It's a pleasure to be here this evening in the company of some of the Buffs' top athletes and legends, and CU Boulder's most ardent supporters and fans. I want to begin by introducing individuals at our table. First of all, my wife, Yvonne, who's a huge supporter of CU athletics, a proud member, with her honorary C Club. Also, our 3 daughters who are with us this evening, Gia, who's visiting here from Arizona, Nicole and Jennifer, thank you. Our 2 grandchildren, thank you for being here, Gio and Grayson, our 2 son-in-laws who are here, Jeff and Matt, and my nephew, who's a first-year student here at the University of Colorado, Jack. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. So, you know, I've been involved with CU athletics for over 40 years. And it started when I was a young assistant professor in the mid-'70s, and the late, great Eddie Crowder asked me to serve on an advisory committee, a faculty advisory committee for athletics. And that's when I first met Joe Romey, because Joe was also on that committee. And then, as Mark mentioned, I became the faculty athletic rep as chancellor, worked with the NCAA, the Big 12, the Pac-12. So I've been heavily involved in CU athletics. And when Mark introduced some of our coaches, I had a hand in hiring, of course, Tad Boyle, Kathy McConnell-Miller, Linda Lappy, J.R. Payne, and then my best friend, Sil Berry, who I asked to be the interim athletic director. You could be the interim chancellor too, but the interim athletic director when we were searching for the best athletic director in the country, Rick George. And these roles really gave me a window into the complex world of intercollegiate athletics, as well as a deep respect for student athletes, coaches, and support staff, and tremendous appreciation for the role that athletics plays on a campus like ours. For our campus community, athletics is a major part of the college experience. The camaraderie and memories that our students build watching the Buffs at the Event Center or Folsom Field or Brenham Field are moments that they will cherish as alumni long after they leave. The thrill of athletic competition connects us to one another and to the university in a way that few others experience. And CU Boulder has done a marvelous job of building tradition that connects and unites not just our students, but our faculty, our staff, and the Boulder community. And you can feel the heartbeat of the university when you go onto the Pearl Street Mall for the Stampede, or you stop by a campus tailgate, or attend an away game among alumni and friends. The national spotlight on Buffs football this fall under Coach Prime underscores how athletics is a gateway for people across the nation to learn about the University of Colorado Boulder. When managed with integrity, as our athletic director, as Rick does, and our entire support staff do, athletics can have a tremendous positive impact on the university's reputation, our enrollment, our relationships with alumni, and the community, and so much more. For the student athletes who represent CU Boulder, it's an opportunity to earn a degree from a major public university while also competing at the highest levels. And I'm especially proud of the way our student athletes have prioritized classroom and career success alongside their athletics endeavors. I've also learned over the years that change is constant when it comes to athletics. We're experimenting again and experiencing again as we prepare to transition back to the Big 12 conference next year. Through it all, CU Boulder has been a major leader in placing student athletes first and attending to their holistic needs, including their physical, psychological, academic, and career needs. And I feel certain that this emphasis will continue and will expand. In closing, I want to thank the selection committee, my good friend Rick George, for this recognition, and all of the committed coaches, support staff, and current and former student athletes who have been associated with CU athletics over the many years. Thank you, and I appreciate it so much that you have brought to my life and to the lives of many Buffs this faithfulness and joy that I've experienced in almost 50 years here at the university. And thank you for representing the University of Colorado with class and grace. And I cannot wait to see what the future holds. Best wishes, and go Buffs.